Okay, I'm going to do a video that just kind of shows you how to pre-log your whole day in advance to hit your macros. So the first thing I do is I always plug in a treat food first, and then I build my day around that. So traditionally, it's always been my Pop-Tarts. So if I go to my custom and favorites, start there. I'm going to change it to 2 because that's what's in a package, and I'm going to add it to dessert. Now, I'm going to start thinking about how I can build my day around that, focusing on protein, but also centering my meals around protein. But I'm also considering what I have in my house. So I like to do for breakfast, oftentimes I'll do Greek yogurt. So I know I have vanilla Greek yogurt right now, this 000. It's super good. I'm going to change the amount to 250 just to start. You can start with just kind of numbers that you think, let me just actually change that to breakfast, that you think are maybe going to be appropriate. You can always change them later. But if you check this out, 250 grams worth of this yogurt is 25 grams. That's a good portion of protein per meal. 20 to 30 grams is good. All right, so for lunch, I think I'm going to go with, I have some ground turkey. Let's see, lean ground turkey right here. And that's in ounces. Let's see. Here we go. Let's put 150 grams here. It's 40 grams of protein. I might wind up changing that, but for now we're just gonna add it to lunch. And for dinner, I know that we're gonna have burgers. So we type in ground beef. We go with 85%. I'm gonna change this to, usually my burgers are around 110 grams. So I'm just gonna go ahead and estimate that for now. And here's a rule of thumb, by the way. 1 ounce is about equal to 30 grams, just a smidge under. So if you feel like you're going to have a 4-ounce portion of meat for dinner, you can go ahead and log 120 grams. It's just a good rule of thumb, good way to estimate. Now I'm going to have a hamburger bun. I have that kind of already stored in here for dinner. I know I'm also going to probably have a slice of bacon on there. Add that to dinner. And let's see, ketchup I think I have in here, probably about a tablespoon. Now you can get obviously more specific than that. You can do grams for the bacon or the ketchup. I'm eyeballing a little bit. I'm a little bit loose, but you can be more specific. Now for the Greek yogurt, I have strawberries, so I'm going to go ahead and let's start with like 100 grams. Add that to breakfast so that it's up here with my breakfast. With the ground turkey, I have frozen broccoli. So I'm going to go with this entry right here. I'm going to go with a standard, 100 grams with that. And I'm going to do cooked white rice. I'm going to go with 150 grams of that. Lunch. Where did my vegetables go? Here we go. Put that back under lunch. All right, now we have them coupled correctly. So at this point, I have the general backbone of my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But as you can see at the top here, I still have quite a bit left. So I'm going to keep adding to this until I start to hit my numbers. I could use some more protein. I can easily knock that out either by adjusting the portions of my protein sources in these meals, or I can go ahead and let's try, I have a Premier Protein on hand. Maybe I'll do one of those. I just know that a Premier Protein is 11 ounces. So we're going to add that as a snack. Now, as you can see, I'm over my protein target, but I'm going to adjust that at the end. I still need more carbs and fat. So maybe I'll do rice cakes with peanut butter as a snack. Lightly salted. Let's do 2 of those as snack number 2. And let's put some peanut butter. I know 16 grams is a tablespoon. Let's try 2 tablespoons. All right, so as you can see, I still need more carbs and fats. I could double up on the snack down here, or I could do something different. Let's see, how about I do a small salad? How about mixed greens? Do I have mixed greens? Here we go. Probably 50 grams. It's a pretty big salad, even with 50 grams. Let's do do I have feta? Yeah. Now, again, an ounce is 30 grams, so I'm just going to go ahead and assume maybe I'll have an ounce of feta. Let's keep going first here. Let's say I'm also going to have some cucumber on there. Maybe I'm going to do 30 grams of cucumber. And do I have vinegar? No, I don't have vinegar in here. Let's say I'm just going to do some ranch dressing. Low fat. 20 grams. It's a little over a tablespoon. All right, now at this point, after you've kind of just generally typed in what you want your meals and snacks to be, then you can look at the numbers and just kind of start to adjust them. I'm still a little bit short on my fat, so what are my fat sources? The peanut butter. What I could do, or, also the cheese on my salad, maybe I'm going to increase this to 35 grams. And I'm just going to go into each fat source and just kind of increase it a little bit. About 35 grams of that. Getting closer. Now, because my protein is a little bit extra high, I want to keep the Premier Protein in there as a snack, so maybe I'll shave down the size of my burger a little bit, and I will shave down this amount of ground turkey to 120. See how it's coming down? Maybe I'll change this to 225. Maybe even more. How about 215? And you basically just kind of want to keep going back and forth until you get, pretty close. Maybe what I'll do for the Premier Protein is I'll put half of it, about half of it into coffee as a snack. All right. Now, in order to get my fat and carbs up again, maybe I will duplicate this snack. Maybe I'll have this twice during the day. It can go under the same category. And maybe maybe I'll do 60 grams total, so 30 on each rice cake sandwich. All right, we're getting really close. I just need to shave down the carbs a smidge. Maybe we'll just go with 3 rice cakes. All right, so now we are really, really close. This is definitely absolutely nailing it. There's only a few grams of, carbs and protein that are up, over, or under. So this would be considered pretty much nailing your macros. And this is how you can kind of build some of your meals ahead of time. It gives you the chance to look over everything, prepare accordingly with what you have in your house. And you can also think about the logistics of your day. So, the snacks right here, I could definitely bring with me out of the house. And some of them I would have to have probably indoors, or not indoors, at home. All right, so I hope this is helpful. And let me know if you have any questions.